sound like good news, but it actually is, because that means you can do something about it. Well, we have some very special guests on our show this morning. Doctors Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields are joining us with more on Rodan+Fields and some of the products that are out there to help minimize this damage. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let's talk about this morning, because a lot of us say, oh, she has good skin because she has good DNA. Her mother had good skin. That's not always the case, though, right?
Well, it's not always the case, because only 20% of aging is due to your DNA, your genetics, or your mother. 80% of aging is due to your habits, which means laying and baking in that beautiful sunshine you have, or smoking, or drinking, or bad jogging, running. If you're doing hard impact sports, all that bouncing up and down can eventually lead to SAG. So good habits, good eating habits, good lifestyle habits will really impact the way you age for the long haul.
It's true, and even if you were bad, because I grew up in Southern California too, and I was baking my face out on the beach as a teenager all the time. Even if you do, you can repent. There's so much that you can do to reverse that damage that you have and make a difference going forward. So we just want everybody out there to know that what you do on a daily basis will make such a huge difference in how your skin ages, more so than any procedure that you could do in a dermatologist's office intermittently, from lasers, Botox, peels, whatever.
Well, let's talk about that for a moment, because a lot of ladies and even some men here in Southern California, that's what they turn to. Even folks who are in their 20s are already starting the Botox and the fillers in order to slow down the aging process. Do you recommend that, or do you not recommend people do that?
Well, what we know is an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of filler. So when you use the right skincare regimen for your skin concerns, whether it's wrinkles or brown spots, dull skin, sun damage, if you use a great regimen every single day, you'll get and maintain beautiful skin. Yes, for certain events, Botox fillers, or as we really age and we start to lose those contours of fat pads in the face, then they can be very, very helpful. But you know, they're expensive and they're painful and there could be bruising. So really most people can't afford to run off to the dermatologist for a quick fluff. And so really we want people to understand you can have great skin at home using some of the tools that are literally from the offices of dermatologists and bringing them into your bathroom.
Let's talk about some of the ingredients we should be looking for when we are looking for skincare products that actually work, not just come in a pretty jar. What are those key ingredients?
Well, let's take wrinkles, for example, because that's probably the #1 concern that people have, and it's starting earlier and earlier with people in their 20s. And many times the first wrinkle that you ever see is that line of facial expression. I remember in my 20s somebody pointing out my crow's feet. And so you can address those
I hope you're not friends with that person anymore.
It's okay. It's all right. I just had my 60th birthday, so, you know, forgive and forget. So what we have done is we have taken something from the semiconductor industry, which are acute care patches, and these are patches that contain 125 micro liquid cones containing hyaluronic acid and peptides. And what you do is you place these over areas, those lines of facial expression, in my case, say crow's feet. For somebody else, it can even be upper lip. You do that at night before you go to bed, and it bathes your skin in hyaluronic acid, which is just a wonderful humectant agent, holding 1,000-fold its weight in water, as well as peptides for skin structure and health. And when you wake up in the morning, you take the little patch off, you'll see your skin is smooth and beautiful. And if you do that 3 times a week, you will see such a dramatic change in your skin that you'll realize that there is so much that you can do, you are empowered to do at home.
Fantastic. Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Where can people go for more information?
Please come to our website, rodanandfields.com. It's a great place to learn a lot about your skin so you can look beautiful every day of your life.
All right, gotta love it. Thank you so much.